Morning, Ranger. Morning, buddy. High five. Yeah. Morning. Say hi to everybody. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and I am excited. You know why? Because I'm going crappie fishing today with my dad, and I have not been fishing with my dad since like October of 2018. That should have never happened, but that happened. So we're up early this morning. Kind of, not really. It's like still 7 something, but anyhow, we're up early. We're gonna make our coffee. We got our pre-fishing shoes on. I don't know if you guys have pre-fishing shoes, but I got pre-fishing shoes. And I love coffee, and this is this little Nespresso maker. Delicious coffee if you've not had this. So let's make some coffee.
So they have these cool little pods that come with this, right? And this is the flavor Stormio. It's kind of my favorite. It's like a darker roast. Pop this up, put this guy in, shut her down, shut it.
And then you got your water reservoir over here. So check this out. We're gonna, and our house is kind of messy, but we're gonna grab us a cup out of here. We should definitely grab the fish cup. And you just stick her there and you push this button. And then she goes to work. And this ain't just normal coffee. It'll be like all frothy and foamy and like rich and delicious.
Oh yeah, and we're done. You're done, you just pop this thing up. This part's kind of cool. Lift it up and it just slides down a little hole and it's gone down a recycle bin. Anyway, really excited about my morning coffee. Also really excited about some stuff that Jeff Sprague sent us. We got some Jean LaRue apparel, got a shirt. Hey, we're wearing one, check it out. Here we go, it's my modeling attempt. See, Jeff, I got your shirt, Jean LaRue, all the way down the arm and sleeve. So there's a new apparel site out that Jeff Sprague has. I think it's called like jeanlarueapparel.com, so go check it out. They got a lot of cool stuff. But he sent us some hoodies and some shirts, and I got some cool hats too back here. Actually, one of them's right here. I'll show you a cool hat that may or may not look cool on me. It looks cool on some people. There we go. What do you think? Think I'll pull it off, or you think it's like way too much for the morning? Anyway, Dad should be here soon, so we're gonna go out and get some crappie gear rigged up. What do you think?
Okay, so I want to preface this video that yes, I was having some early morning high, but also this is a crappie fishing video that was purely intended for my dad and I to get out on the water, have a good time, try to catch some fish. It wasn't about the size, but we wanted to try to catch some fish. So this video does not have a bunch of giant crappie in it. In fact, it has quite the opposite, but it's reality. Sometimes you go out there and the fish just aren't biting, you make the most of it. So I'm going to show you guys how we were struggling and how we figured out a way to get some bites and put enough fish in the boat to go home and have a fish fry, fresh crappie, which is what we were craving, and we succeed.
So here we are, getting ready out here in the boat. I've got my 2
Crappie boxes here that are just loaded down with Bobby Garland and Crappie Pro jig heads.
Got one of my rods set up, one of my Kistler medium, 7-foot medium KLX rods, 8-foot fluorocarbon. Got my coffee. Here's the problem. Just got back from Lake Seminole, and I wanted to get to one of my other crappie rods, or spinning rods. And oh yeah, we've got like 30 bait casting rods on top of our crappie rods. So we gotta pull all these out to get it. Yuck. So we got a brand new Ardent bolt here on a brand new Kistler Helium 3 7-foot medium extra fast tip. We're gonna spool on some 8-pound fluorocarbon to it before we head out. I have all brand new rig, which is always exciting. Let's be spooling.
All right, so we're all full of 8-pound fluorocarbon, Seaguar and Vizex. Now we're gonna pick us a bait. We got Miranda running the camera, she might help us. First thing you wanna do is you wanna pick out your Crappie Pro jig head. I've got some different colors here. We got white, orange, chartreuse, blue, and hot pink. I'm a big fan of chartreuse, but I actually already have a chartreuse one rigged on my other rod with this really cool color. It's kind of, I think we're gonna go crazy and try something with orange in it. So I like a heavier jig head. So this is like a 1/4 ounce, 3/16 or something like that. So
I'm gonna rig that up, and I just tie a basic Palomar knot. So you take your line, pinch a loop, and it's really small, and you pinch it really tight. Basically, you can't even see it anymore. And you just push it right through the eye of the hook. And you take that loop in your hand. You take the other two ends of the line, and it's just like the first step of tying your shoe. You put the loop over both pieces of the line, come back through the hole, pull it down. And I like to wet the line, but after I wet the line, I'm going to put the hook all the way through the loop. And then I'm done. So I'm going to wet the line. And then instead of pulling on the end that goes to my fishing rod, I'm going to grab this loose tag end here. I'm going to pull it tight. And the reason I'm pulling from that end and not the other is because it pulls out all the bad line out here so I can cut it off. So all this line going on my rod has never been crinkled or anything from tying a knot. So then I can just clip that little loose end off and pick a bait. It's pretty good. That's like hatch. This is a new color called sunset. It's kind of pretty. And it kind of might look good, actually. Kind of orange, blue-orange. I don't know.
Use that one.
Use that one or that one? Okay, we're going to try sunset. So you just hook it through there, and I like to bring my hook up and out the little pocket. This is a slab slayer, so the tail's got like kind of a little tunnel, if you will. So I like to bring my hook up and out that way. And then you just get this nice little action when you're jigging it in the water. Tell me that doesn't look good. Morning, guys. Carl finally showed up. Papa Carl, ready to go fishing?
Yeah, it's been since October.
That's what I told him. It's been like since October. So it's kind of, what is it? It's March 15th or something like that. March 16th, mid-March. So
Yeah.
he is dying to go. And so he's got his Kistler and Ardent all rigged up as well. And let's see what color he picked. What'd you pick, Dad?
Yeah.
Dad's been
Picked
painting
a
some
light blue
heads.
head, and I don't remember the color of that, but
Kind of baby blue.
looks good.
Yeah. So Dad's been painting his own heads. They got little weed guards on them. And they look good. So that's a bluegrass.
I did do a very good job of getting it on there straight.
No, see, this is not how you rig your
That's
crappie
not
bait.
how you do it.
It's an attempt, but, you know, maybe he'll look injured.
I'll fix it.
He'll look injured to him.
I'll fix it.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's hit the water. Hope you guys enjoyed this big crappie video. My arms are getting heavy. Yeah.
I mean, we got us a biggin. That's what I think bumped it. There it is. First fish. Sunset. Catching a monster Oklahoma crappie.
Oh, that knocked fire out of it.
Dad got him. Tater chip.
That was suspended.
So at this point,
Right away up.
Dad and I have come out the lake and we've realized it's really muddy. Water's cold, but warming up. But the fish in this lake typically don't like muddy water. So we're kind of out here on the main lake at the mouth of the spawning pockets, and we decide now it's time we need to make a move. We're going to head further way back up and in. It's mid-March. This crappie should be moving back towards the back to start considering the pre-spawn and the spawn, which should be right around the corner. But we have been extremely cold for this month, so I figure it's going to be delayed, which is why we started out on the main lake. Now we're going to make a move to try to salvage the day, try to put Dad on some fish so he can have some fun.
Yeah, there's a tree off to the right. We just missed it. There's brush pile right back there.
Still cold, but guess not.
Oh, but you're hearing.
You're hearing them. Oh, look out. We're on the biggins now.
And the flock up.
Working them. Catching them. You know, there's no link limit on this lake, but that's not very tempting. Hey!
Hey, put him in the box, Carl. I'm serious. Throw him in there.
It's gonna take a lot of this.
We got a chance. We got a 9-incher. But we've been wanting some
Get that
crappie.
one on the bottom, on the fall.
I'm smelling the possibility of crappie. I'm hung up, but Dad got another one. Oh, he didn't show us what he ate. What did he eat, Dad?
What?
What color did he eat?
That chartreuse with the pink head.
Let's see it.
Had the paddle tail.
Let me see that guy. There you go. There's Dad's setup. That is bright. And he rigged it funny again. An eater? Oh yeah. Look at Daddy's putting eaters in the boat.
That's about all they are is a chomp chomp.
Yeah.
That's better than a chomp.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Way out there in nowhere's land.
if you're hungry for crappie and you're on a lake with no length limit, then by golly, you gotta keep them. For so, they ought to be willing to come up and get it. Well, Dad's still whooping us on the edible ones. But we did switch to a little sickle hook, a little bait change color, something more shad-like. There's a bunch of shad in here dying. And it worked. They're getting bigger, but not big enough. Yeah. There it is. Compared to them other ones, it's giant. All right, we got a keeper. Finally get to add to the creel, and man, we caught the biggest one of the day. Oh my God, we got plenty of water. Oh man, an eater. Dad's hooked up.
Baby.
Monsters. Oh my gosh. No wonder you're missing some of them. Sweet tea with lemon crappie.
Yeah. Giant.
Giant. Giant. Oh, we doubled up almost. Man. Almost an eater. That'll be worth cleaning. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there.
We're getting desperate.
Getting desperate. They're gonna be good eating though. Sweet tea with lemon.
Yep.
Barely. Oh wow. It's a black crappie. It's a hybrid. See the little brown stripe runs all the way down his nose. See the stripe? I feel like it might be an eater. Oh, you got an eater? And the snout. That little sickle hook by Crappie Pro is awesome. Pile somewhere in here. It ought to be loaded with some big ones. I would think. If you had the right. There's probably a brush pile or two that's stacked. Eater? Oh, that might be an eater.
We better put him in there.
Or put him in there.
I just went away
I know,
a
but
while ago, but
that's when you're getting a bite every cast.
right. That's a chip.
Dad, tell these guys how pitiful what we're doing is, but
This is pitiful. It's like It's embarrassing is what it is.
Eater?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dad's hooked up with a monster. Boom.
Biggest one in the live well.
What color to eat? That's
Down here,
sunset.
that's the new color.
That's sunset.
Sunset.
Look him right in the snout. So Dad ain't been fishing since October and it's March. So we finally found some fish for him to catch. It was not easy. We came out to a lake, didn't know what was going on here. The lake was filthy muddy and it was hard to find fish, but we found a little pile of them.
This is embarrassing for this superb crappie fisherman right here, but I want some fish for dinner.
Yeah.
So here we go.
We're working on it.
So right now we have found a bunch of small tater chip sized crappie. However, we're finally getting bit. We're fishing open water in the back of this creek and they seem to be right in the middle, and whenever you have an open water scenario and you're jig fishing, there's not very much brush. A really good option is to have a double rig where you have 2 jig heads and 2 crappie baits, because you're just fan casting open water, reeling it back through suspended crappie that are eating bait that are in the channel. And so after watching Dad catch several of these, I started to realize, you know what, I better rig me up a double as well. And so I put on a chartreuse sickle hook with a red and chartreuse Bobby Garland baby shad.
Really?
And I think I catch like 6 fish in a row.
Really?
A lot of them are small, but still, this is a really good technique, guys. When you find your fish in open water, try a double jig rig.
Yep. Jumped on the red one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Keeper. Oh man.
Get the net.
Get the net. Oh boy, he about to come off right there.
That's a slaunch.
The monster.
Uh-oh.
That's funny.
It's fun.
Yes, that's the biggest one, unfortunately. I don't think we have.
Unfortunately.
That is not a crappie. It is a crappie.
Oh.
It is a crappie. I did not think that was a crappie. I don't eat red and chartreuse.
Stepping up in the world.
Hmm?
We're stepping up in the world. See?
Hey.
These are definite. That's brush right there, isn't it? When you say that is?
Sand bass. That's what I thought I had. On that crappie. Well, we've gone to a double rig because Dad was getting bit on it and it's working really good. We've got sunset on the bottom and we got a red and chartreuse on the top, and they're eating the red and chartreuse a bunch. And they ain't messing around on that red and chartreuse one. They're knocking the snot out of it. There's another one. Oh, we got them in there that size.
Quite a ways past where I was caught them.
Huh?
You're going quite a ways past where. It was that even.
Pretty close. Little guy. Hooked him really good though. Won't come off. Keeper?
You don't like it?
See what you got.
And he hit the electric chicken.
Electric chicken.
Yeah, that's not a keeper.
Is it not? Let me look. Don't got him in there that size, huh?
No.
I bet there is.
I thought he was bigger than that. Oh. That's a tad bigger than that.
That is Ted. That's definitely an edible fish there. Electric chicken?
Yeah.
Nice.
You change colors and they start jumping on stuff.
So I freaking hit it hard, dude. Got us an eater. Live well me.
I took
It was.
the bathroom.
That's a big one. That's a big one, dude. Unless it's a sand bass or something. Wow. I can't believe how hard that thing smashed that. I don't even think I'm gonna keep it.
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Oh wow. That's a big one there. What do you think? Biggest one of the day?
New color.
That don't tell you crappie are pretty mean. I don't know what will. That's a pretty big bait for that little guy. Eater?
Is he? Like an eater?
He looks pretty close to a lot of the eaters. He's got shoulders on him. I'd pitch him in there. He's thick. What you think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's the watercolor. The whole lake. The whole lake's filthy. Well, that's a pretty chunky one too. We got enough in there, don't we? We might as well wait. Bigger ones.
I don't know.
We choked it. Double? We get a double? We got a double. Alright. I don't know how to pull this thing off enough to get us in the double. But we're gonna try. Winner? No. Dad, I got a double. Would I ate him earlier?
Uh-oh.
Gonna end on a good one? How about that? End on an eater. Sand bass.
That's why it felt a little bigger.
We could eat him.
All right, guys. So finally got Dad back out on the water for a little crappie trip. And we went to a lake. We had no idea. Little crappie trip. Yep, little crappie trip. These are like our 4 biggest fish today. But we went to a lake that we hadn't been at since last winter. And it was really muddy. We've had a lot of rain. And we got out there. We tried to find fish and brush. We tried to graph ledges and rock points and just all kinds of stuff. Transitioning into the pre-spawn. We looked at all kinds of areas that should have had them. And the fish, I think, were there. They just didn't want to bite because the watercolor was so dark. And they're just not acclimated to it yet. We finally found a backwater area way up a creek that had cleaner water, and lo and behold, we got about 13 tater chip crappie to eat. But we had our heart set on it. Miranda's waiting at home to eat dinner, and so Dad,
I'm very thankful for these fish. I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm very thankful that we get to eat some crappie. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was last October when I was out fishing last. So this is a pleasure for me, and thank God every day for benefits like this that I get and bless. So anyway, that's about it. But I hope next time I get to go, they're about twice this size.
we want to thank Gene LaRue, Bobby Garland Bait, Crappie Pro Jig Heads, Kistler Rods,
Ardent Reels, and Lowrance Electronics found these fish, no doubt about it. We had to find structure and warmer water, and we were able to do that with our Lowrance Electronics. So, hope you guys enjoyed this big crappie video. My arms are getting heavy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm straining.